Hi Sam, how are you?
Fantastic.
That's good. How has your week been?
Okay.
Enjoying the nice weather?
Yeah. So I got a dress on. Haha.
How'd you get here? Your friend Courtney, just like last week?
Yeah.
So, tell me how everything been since last week.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, things are good. She's helping me out. Her and her fiance, and then my kid's playing with her kid.
Okay. You seem a little like, right now. You seem like a little like uptight a little bit.
No, thank you.
You're just thinking. Well, what have you achieved? Well, you went to. Did you go to?
Yeah,
the women's
I did.
shelter?
Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I did. I ended up staying there at Courtney's for like 2 or 3 days, and then I went to the women's shelter for the last few days as well.
And what have you achieved at the women's shelter?
I am looking for a place to live and a part-time job with also a babysitter, maybe.
Okay.
Courtney might babysit for me.
Okay.
And I'm really bad at remembering things. So, when I was at Courtney's, Rick stopped over, and he tried taking Jaden because I wouldn't go with him.
What did he do exactly?
He just yelled and said he was going to call the cops because he had custody over Jaden as well. But then I told him that I would file a police report on him for being physical the last time. So, because I just came here and I went to the women's shelter and everything else.
Did he get physical this time at all?
No.
He didn't hurt anybody in the household?
No.
Who answered the door?
Courtney.
Okay.
And then he said he wanted to talk to me, and then we talked, and then he started yelling, and I put Jaden to go play with Courtney, and then I threatened to call the cops, so he left.
Okay.
But I didn't call the cops.
So how's Jaden been during all of this? Is he even aware?
No.
You said he's 3 years old, right?
Yeah. He doesn't really acknowledge it. He doesn't know what's going on. He thinks we're staying at Courtney's for a sleepover. Okay.
So he hasn't, like, even suspected anything?
No. I told him we were living somewhere else, and Daddy was busy, and we couldn't be with Dad.
Okay. Tell me how you've been this past week. How have you grown, exactly?
I've handled stress a lot better.
Really?
Yeah.
What tactics have you been using?
The whole living in the moment kind of thing. In the presence of trying to calm down, so then I just recognize things around me, peaceful things.
Okay. So you just think peaceful thoughts. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I assume that's good. So I assume that because you've been you're around positive energy, it's just naturally putting it together. Like Courtney's house, I'm taking this was safe,
Mm-hmm.
and in the women's shelter, you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I feel like I can relate to people there.
Okay. Well, outside of Courtney, any friends, family been a support system, or anybody you met at the women's shelter?
I mean, everyone at the women's shelter is supportive.
Okay.
We all support each other.
Okay.
And family, kind of, but they want me to kind of figure it out on my own.
Are they distant from you, or?
Yeah, a little bit. They
Okay.
said Rick was a bachelorist.
They said that from the start?
Yeah. So it's kind of like an I told you so.
Okay. Well, you can, at the women's shelter right here, here's some information where if you do want to get a PFA against him, it's right here. And it's open on weekdays between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Did you tell anybody about at the women's shelter, about the abuse?
No, not really. Not fully comfortable yet.
Yeah, you should tell them possibly consider this.
Okay.
I think it's kind of important because he seems a little bit possessive a little bit. However, we can look forward to the future. I mean, they're helping you get a part-time job and everything. Now, are you considering, how do you feel like possibly taking Rick to court? Do you feel like getting custody of Jaden is necessary?
Yeah.
So you want to try and achieve get full custody and take him to court?
Mm-hmm. And then if I have to feel like he can see him, then I'll let him.
Okay. Do you want to fight for part-time custody?
No, full-time.
Okay. Well, what we could do, we're gonna have to go through a little bit of evaluations to see that you can be financially stable as well as mentally stable, so on and so forth. And we can go through the whole legal process. I want you know, since I kind of planted this idea in your head, I want to like kind of give you the next week or so to think about the idea of going to court with him.
Okay.
And just just think it over. Talk to a couple close friends about it, and see what you want to do, what you feel. Well, ultimately, what you feel is right.
Weigh out pros and cons.
I would support your decision, but it is a big important step to take. So I'm just gonna have you think it through, because if you guys can't discuss things civilly, which I really don't think you can, considering you got physically abusive, then I really think you should go through the legal precautions.
I don't want to discuss things civilly anyways. I'd rather go to court and handle it that way. Safer way.
So would you like to meet the same time next week?
Yeah.
I'll see you next week.
You too. Bye.
That's my sister Sam Onstott. I'm Joe Onstott. And in this interview, I try to get her to look forward to the future a little bit. I did positive reformation and everything, and I came up with a game plan to go through possible legal actions, with her getting full custody of her child, and that's about it.